Hello and welcome. Adita Lang here, and in today's strength and bodyweight class, well, we're using bodyweight, that's the goal, and we are going to be working lower body. Anything to do with legs, hips, and thighs. I think that'll be fun. Anyways, with that said, you will need a mat somewhere close by, a nice cleared out area, nothing to get into your way, some water, take breaks when you need to, and work at a pace that's comfortable to you. So let's get started simply with a step touch. Now, think posture. Shoulders are back and down, chest is up, and you are breathing. Inhale one way, exhale the other. And now leg to the side, landing with a nice soft knee. Inhale and exhale. And again, step touch. And lift the legs to the sides. Soft knee as you land. And step touch. Now taking your step touch and simply talking and walking forward and back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step the leg back, roll through the foot. And now as if you're about to lift off, let's contract the glute and land. Roll through the back foot. 4 more here, and 3, 2, and 1. Hold the heels down, lunge forward, dragging your back leg in slightly, extend the right, and bend the left as you hinge so you feel the stretch in the hamstring, and reach up, deep breath, and exhale, tailbone back. 1 more. Hold right here, and back to center. Step touch. Deep breath and exhale, leg to the side. Landing with a nice soft knee. And again, step touch. Turning to the side. You have 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Step the leg back. Roll through the foot. And once again, utilizing your glutes, lift the leg up. And lift. 1 more, hold here, and lunge forward, feeling the stretch in your calf. Now drag the leg in, extend the left, and hinge. Deep breath, and exhale. 1 more time. Now hold here, tailbone goes back. And back to center. Step touch. Leg to the side, and up, up. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both feet down, turn your toes out. Now let's do 1 repetition. Come down, this is called a sumo squat. And I want you to glance down. Are your knees over your ankles where they should be? Then okay, leave them there or move your feet a little bit further forward or back. Figure out the spot where the knees land right over the ankles. Now squeeze from the glutes on the way up and down, up and down. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Think about going down and pressing your knees out and then squeezing from the glutes to come right back up. 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Oh, move those legs around. Okay, you can stay facing me. I'll turn sideways, it just makes it easier. Stepping first, your feet are hip distance. Now step the left leg back, keeping that distance in between the feet. Up on the back toe, bend both knees down. Now think of your back glute. Contract the glute to pull up and allow the front knee to direct you down, keeping the knee over the ankle, and squeeze up. Pulling in from your center. Inhale one way, exhale the other with the shoulders back and down so your body weight is very centered. 3 more. And 2. Hold. And lift. I'll turn the other way, but you can just switch legs. Chest is up tall, your feet are hip distance. And down and up. Inhale and exhale. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Move those legs around. Excellent job. Guess what? We have 1 more round because we can. Okay, feet out. down, only one time. Double check where your knees are at. Make sure they're right over the ankles. Now sit up tall. Squeeze from the glutes to come up and press out through the knees to come down and up. Always keeping the knees right above the ankles. Deep breath and exhale. So the more intentional you work on these movements, the more benefit. So truly believe, I want you to feel the glutes tighten and feel the knees open to the side. You have 4 and 3. Now 2 and 1. Okay, we have our lunges. Hip distance apart. Step the right leg back. Chest is up tall. Down and up. Inhale and exhale. Now making sure the front knee stays over the ankle. The key is not to allow the knee to push forward because that puts a lot of stress in the knee. Now contract the glute to pull yourself up. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. The other side. Leg back. Chest is up tall. Down and up. Double check your posture. Focus on what you're doing. Feel the glutes contract. Feel the front leg guide you down. 3 and 2. Now 1. Move the legs around. Okay, it's a great time to grab some water and place your mat on the floor. What color should I choose today? I'll go for blue. There we go. Having a seat with both legs out, about hip distance apart. Now, if you feel like you're rounding your back under, I want you to fold your mat or maybe a towel and sit on top of it. Just half an inch to an inch up. This should help lift you up a little bit taller. Now, toes to you and hinge from your hips. Feeling the stretch in the hamstring. Deep breath. And exhale. One more time, big deep breath. And exhale. Now, sitting up nice and tall. Let's focus on the left leg. No hands, down to the side. Watching our posture, so staying up nice and tall. And I want you to cross the leg and then press the leg out. Now, the goal is to be able to cross the leg without leaning backwards. So if you feel like you're leaning backwards, then that's where you stop. That's going to dictate your range of motion. Chest is tall, cross the leg, and over. And again, cross, and out. You have 4, and 3. Here's 2. This time, hold the leg over, deep breath, and exhale and hinge forward. We have to get a little reward for that one. Big deep breath. Exhale and hold. And release. So double check your posture, sitting up as tall as you can. Light hold on the floor. Right leg crosses over and out. And remember, I want you to dictate your range of motion by your body. If you feel like you're leaning backwards, then you've gone too far. Sitting up very tall. Shoulders are back and down. Full inhale, full exhale. 5 and 4, 3. This is 2 and 1. Cross the leg over. Deep breath and exhale and hinge. Guess what? We have one more set. Sorry, but yeah, I like to do things in 2 sets. It's just kind of fun that way. And both legs go out. Sit up nice and tall. Double check your posture. Ready? Left leg. Cross and out. Deep breath and exhale. Pulling in from your center, especially as the leg moves towards you. 4 more. And 3. Now 2. And 1. Okay, cross the leg over again. This time, pull the knee up and rotate. And release the other side, sitting up tall. Cross over and down. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Pull in from your center. 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leave the leg crossed, knee comes up, and rotate. And release. So bring yourself over to the side, all the way down. Knees are stacked and your hips are stacked. So that means that it's as if you have a wall behind your hip. So you're pressing your hips one on top of the other. Now top leg lifts parallel and simply lift and lower. Pull in from your center, up and down, just a few inches. You have 4, 3, 2, now hold. So think only ankle. Lower your ankle and lift. This is a rotation of the hip. Pulling in from the center. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Lower the leg, roll over to your back, and let's bring both hands behind the head, simply hovering off the ground. And now move your focus to the rib cage and squeeze the ribs to lift you and then lower. You should be holding the weight of your head in your hands. So the movement of the upper body lifts up off the ground because your rib cage is contracting in and down. 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go back. We have one more set. Stacking your hips, one on top of the other. First, lift and lower. Pulling in from the abdominals, thinking about your glutes, and contract from your glutes as the leg lifts up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold right here. Now lower the ankle. Inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. So we have the other side. Work your way around. Stacking the hips one on top of the other, and lift and lower. Deep breath and exhale. Racing in from the center. You have 4, 3, 2, hold here. Now the foot goes down and up, down. So think about your knee stays in one spot and the rotation comes from the hip. 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Oh, okay, roll to your back. Hands behind the head. Allow your head to hover off the ground. Now move your awareness to the rib cage and squeeze tight through the ribs and lower. Inhaling one way, exhale the other. Last 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we have one more set. Arm out, stack the hips, and lift up and down. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Taking your time, thinking about your glute as you lift the leg. Contract from the glute. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, hold here. Now lower the foot. Keeping the knee in one spot. And again, bracing from the center. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll to the back. Cross one foot on the knee. We call this a figure 4. And stretch in. And release the other side. And release. So taking your feet a little bit more narrower than hip distance, somewhere in between. Hands are down by your side, shoulders are back, and lifting up into a bridge. So from here, think of it, straight line from the knee all the way to the shoulder. Feet are grounded into the floor, yet pull the knees open and close without lowering the hips. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Feel your inner thighs as you press in through the knees. 4 more, and 3. Now 2, and 1. Lower down. Now, feet come up. So heels together, toes out, and I want you to pretend there's a hot bowl of soup on your shoes. I know it sounds strange, but this will make more sense. Shoulders are back and down. Now plie towards your shoulders, and then bring yourself back up. The goal here is not to drop the bowl of soup, which means you can't drop your feet. So feet stay up, knees go out, and then squeeze through the inner thighs to push up through the heels. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Straight up. Five. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet come down, a little narrower than your hips. And lift all the way up. Now open and close the knee, keeping the feet grounded to the floor the entire time. And at the same time, keeping the straight line from the knee all the way to the shoulder. And then bracing in from your center. 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, feet come up, heels together, and press through. Now remember the hot bowl of soup? We can't drop that. Press through the heel. Use your inner thighs to push up. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the legs. Just hug the knees into the chest. And slowly bring yourself back up. Lifting up to seated. And I'll turn sideways, it'll be easier, but you can stay facing me. Now I want you to think about this straight line that we have here. Utilizing your right leg as a support. Let's focus on the left. Heel goes out. Now straight line, drag the knee in and then push the heel out where you feel the quadricep contract without allowing your spine to fall back. Inhale and exhale. Chest is up, shoulders are back and down. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. The other side, out and in. Inhale and exhale. Five more. Double check your posture. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Butterfly. Let's just throw in a butterfly right here. And just shift your body weight forward. Deep breath. Exhale. And release. One more set. starting with the left leg. In and out. Now, as you're moving your knee, I want you to stare at your knee. Make sure it's moving in a straight line. I think I already have the sweat coming down. That's okay. We got this. Press out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. The other side. Double check your posture. A nice straight line. The knee is moving in a straight line towards you and a straight line away. 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Taking the legs in front. Hip distance, deep breath, and exhale and hinge and just hold. Again, deep breath. Exhale. And bring ourselves over to an all-fours position. Now coming down into a plank position. So move your knees back. So you want a straight line from the shoulders to the knees. Now, focusing strictly on the right side. I want you to think about, we're going to lift the leg, but I don't want you to think the word lift. I want you to think the word contract. So contract the glute and lower. And the more you contract the glute, the more restricted you feel in your movement. And that's actually what you want. Pull in from your center and contract the glute and release. Here's 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lower, double check your posture, the other side. Same thing, contract the glutes. Use the word contraction in your mind. And pull in from the rib cage. 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now sit back. Deep breath and exhale. We have one more set. Back into position. Balance your body weight. And now contract. The tighter you contract the glute, the more limited that movement is going to feel. That is your goal. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. The other side, same thing. Contract and release. Keeping the straight line from the shoulders to the knee. And pulling in through the abdominals. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit back one more time. Who doesn't like a good child's pose? Now, sitting back up. You can stay towards me, but I'll go sideways. It'll make it easier to see. Once again, using the right leg as your stabilizer. This time, your left leg is turned out. And if you had a little rope on the ankle and the knee, and they have to move at the same time, they lift and lower. Lift and lower. Chest is up, maintaining your neutral spine. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. The other side, same thing. Leg is out, sitting up tall, and lift. Pulling from the abdominals, up and down. Press up and down. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Are you ready? Let's do one more butterfly. And then lift up. Let's do one more set now. This is it. This is the finale. We can do this. Sitting up nice and tall, pull in from your center, and lift. Inhale one way, exhale the other. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Up, double check your posture, lift up through the chest, shoulders back and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Now one leg out, cross the other one on top for a figure 4, deep breath, and exhale, hinge forward. This time reach for your knee and slowly rotate to the left, leading with your shoulder, and center, and rotate. One more. And hold, and release, other side. Cross the leg over, deep breath, exhale and hinge. Reach for the knee and lift and rotate. And rotate. Let's do one more. And release. So simply just shifting your weight over to the left side. Now, the top leg, which is your right, we can do two things. You can reach for the ankle and press the knee back, or you can just allow the knee to go back all on its own, lifting up through the chest, pulling in through the abdominals. Your choice. The goal is to feel the stretch right in the front of the quadricep. Release, and let's do that one more time. And release the other side. So simply shifting your weight to the hip. Leg can go on its own and back, or you can reach for your ankle. That's your choice. Release. Pulling in from the center. And release. Now, both legs in. Simply give me a little side stretch. So as the left arm comes up, the left hip presses down towards the mat. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Big deep breath. Exhale and hold. Now release. Other side, up and over. Pushing the right hip into the floor. Deep breath. Exhale and hold. One more. And release. Now extending just the left leg. Toes to you and hinge from the hip and hold. Inhale. Exhale and hold. Now lift up, allow your toes to turn out, pull them towards you, and then hinge again. You'll feel the stretch a little bit more towards the inner thigh. Maybe you can't go as far forward, and that's okay. Deep breath. Exhale. And release. This is another great time to get water. And then you can just switch legs. Sitting up tall, deep breath, and exhale and hinge. Toes to you, deep breath, and exhale. And now up, allow the toes to fall out, but still keeping them towards you, and then hinge forward. Deep breath, exhale. And release. So you can place your right leg any way you want to. It can be curled under, it can be extended, whatever feels comfortable. The left, on the other hand, I want you to pull the knee in with both hands. Chest is up nice and tall. Really lengthen the spine. And simply draw a circle with your ankle. The other direction, all the way around. Now flex the foot and try to straighten the leg as much as you can without removing the thigh from your chest. So hold the thigh in and lower and try to extend. You'll feel the stretch through the hamstring. One more. Hold and release. The other side, same thing. Reaching under, hold the thigh in against you, and now draw a circle with the ankle. Big circle, exaggerate. And now the other way around, all the way around, big circle. And flex your foot. And now try to straighten your leg and release. And again, try. One more. And release. Thank you so much for joining me in today's class. Go out there, make sure you're drinking plenty of water, and of course, keep the body moving. Until next time, bye for now.